I got to put the link in there. There he is. Okay. Just chat. Oh, dang it. And you can show me the chat. Gotta go in the other YouTube here and paste it. Dang it. So you're going to hear my feedback here while I paste it in here. Paste. And then we'll. There. Now. Now we can get back into the Zoom there. Got it. Yeah, where's Bill? Where's Bill? Where's Bill? Bill's here with Togo. There's Togo. Got him back today. He's beautiful. But yeah, he's very well much on the other side. But yeah, I told him to do him with his beak open a little bit, like he's talking or something. Natural. But they do things for the wildlife, Division of Wildlife, so they make him look natural and everything. He's beautiful. And I got to touch his tail feathers. He knows I'm not at home. I'm not at home. Look at that. Oh boy, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Let me see. I get this going on my computer here. Oh, after I mute the computer. Oh, mute computer. Mute. Yeah, good mute timing. Accidentally pushed to play a video. Home. There, it shows Togo on a preview. There, I got the chat window, and I don't have to worry about the data because it's not on. I'm not on. I'm on the hotel network. On the. Yeah. So let's set this over here. Oh, let's do one of these shots, huh? Like I'm in the. You know, where I have a real live scene going on back here. We have Target. Oh, their lights out on Target. But look what's right across the street. Shotgun Willie's. Shotgun Willie's across the street. That's I believe it's a stripper bar. Gin Dale, what the hell's that? There's billboards, these big billboards over there and stuff. This is Colorado Boulevard. You watch the live traffic in Colorado. Fascinators. I don't know what that is. It's right next to Shotgun Willie's. I guess maybe that's what they call the girls there. Fascinators. Fascinating. I hate the carpet. Look at this carpet in the room, right? And if you got a dog and the carpet looks like it looks like that the dog did. Yeah, I'm back over here where I can see the chat. I got the link up there. Yeah, I went to the cardiologist today, and they're going to do some more tests. But she said I should live well, I have a 10% chance of having a heart attack in the next 10 years. I think that's general for anybody my age. But they're going to do some tests to see why my circulation is not so good. 1 degree here in Chicago. Well, when I was out there on the street and I did that little picture with the sign, I was driving down Broadway and there was a sign over the door to the business. It said Canopy. I guess it's a bar called Canopy. So I thought, I got to stop and get a picture of that. And so I did it with had my head blocking the sign, and then I moved the camera up so it could see the sign that said Canopy. Yeah. And yeah, I got old Togo back. If you didn't see him, yeah, he's on this piece of wood. There's a screw going through the box holding the wood down. That's what holds him in the. So, got him back. But yeah, he looks like he belongs in a museum, doesn't he? He was a good bird. But yes, Togo. He would have been 22 next month. But he left he left us last year. He kicked it. Oh, Jack's right here next to me. Aren't you, Jack? Come here, Jack. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh. He's right here. He gets to stay here too. Oh, they let you stay in this hotel, Jack. Let's see. Canopy of bars, yeah. Do you know the history of Campbell's Soup? What was it? There was another one that was pretty nasty. That they were into nasty things. The Kellogg's, the Kellogg's brothers. Yeah, they don't have, this hotel doesn't have the USB ports like the Holiday Inn. The Hilton's falling a little behind. Hilton. Well, no, I'm at the DoubleTree. It's owned by Hilton now. And do you know beautiful? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Togo was beautiful bird. They got him on that perch, and I think I probably keep him on that piece of wood, and I'll set him up in. I got a acrylic case to put him in, so I'm going to use that piece of wood, maybe some moss and stuff, and so it looks kind of natural, and hide the Bluetooth speaker inside it, so that he can talk. But yeah, they gave him yellow eye, yellow eyes. It looks just like he did when he was. He's just as stiff now, Togo. Togo. And I can touch his tail feathers. I couldn't do that before. They did him up. It's like, wow. It's like he's dry cleaned. But yeah, he's just a little couple of a little thin right under the beak, but I think that's normal. And he got his beak looking nice and all that. Might do a little shoe polish on his beak, make it black and solid black. But what city? I'm in Denver right now. I had to go to the VA in Denver today, so they give me a room at the DoubleTree. Not bad. Oh, the taxidermy was in Aguilar. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's awesome. I mean, he'll be in the family forever now. That was I guess I got to get a little brass plaque made for him with his name on it. Put it on that piece of wood right in front of his, between his feet. Yeah, he's a beautiful bird. He looks a little chunkier. He was kind of thin when he went, but I think I think they have a mold that's a certain size for African gray. They have standard size. They might have to trim it some. But I went over to the Blue Bonnet for dinner, Mexican restaurant, and I had a chicken enchilada, shredded beef smothered burrito, and a guacamole tostada. Those are good because it's like guacamole that thick on top of a whole tostada with some lettuce and tomatoes. Yeah, they're great. You should check out Boulder and there. I've been to Boulder. I lived in Boulder. I know what Boulder is. I lived in Boulder when Boulder was fun. I used to go to the sink, and they had the mall crawl on Halloween. Let's see if we can get a better view or something. Right, a little out the window maybe. Yeah, you can see the lights out the window. So out at the, I'm not at the Holiday Inn. I'm at the DoubleTree, and give me some gummies. You can't smoke pot in the in a hotel, but you can eat gummies. So what else happened today? Not much. They have a link there if anybody wants to come join in. We have Whoopi. Do you see Togo, Whoopi? Is it Jack? Is that Togo? Is that Togo? Huh? Get your buddy Togo? You know him? No, you can't have chicken for dinner. No. No, he was friendly to Togo. You know Togo, right? He was your buddy. Remember? The birdie, huh? Oh, yeah, that bird. But yeah, he's got the red tail. Yeah, finally got him back. He's gonna stay in there. When he was younger, he had this scar on his or above his eye from trying to spread the bars of the cage open, and he had a little, but before he passed, it had grown away. So, but yeah, he's in perfect condition. He's a perfect specimen. Yeah. Guess who? Rich Togo. Hey, Richard, Meat Man, little engine. Oh yeah, it's him, the little engine guy. You're being very good here, Jeff. Yeah, yeah, you are. Oh, it's Thursday night. Kind of hard to, you know, if we want to go out, I can't leave Jack in the hotel and go out and have a couple. I could probably go down to the hotel and have a couple drinks. The hotel bar. I don't know how late they're open. And I'm just not used to seeing Togo sitting there, you know? I'm just not used to it. I want to talk to him. He's not talking back. Yeah, beautiful bird. Back claws. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, it's amazing how alive he looks. And what's a good brother? Okay. Well, I got the link there. Yeah, you get more tests for my heart. And hanging out here. What's new with Forrest Fenn? I don't know. Gotta get that because it's always, you know, this or you know, DB Cooper, or is he Dizzy Dean? Is he, you know, and a lot of the people think he is or were much older than him, or you know, was he Eric Sloan? I don't know. I don't know how soundproof these walls are here. I could hear the elevator ding through the door. I was close to the door. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nice room, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be comfy. Jack's on the floor. He's already got his big fur ball on the floor. Look at his toys. He's already got his. The trash can? I think that's a trash can. Yeah. Yeah. Throw a piece of fur in there. You stop it. We want Jack. This chair, I think, will come up. Yeah, I think it's as low as it goes. Popped up. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, now I can see the YouTube while I'm zooming because I'm at the hotel. So I have bandwidth for my computer. Next thing about Fenn and DB Cooper. Yes, I think Forrest Fenn just used part of DB Cooper's story. He used part of Jack Dempsey's story. He used Eric Sloan's story. He used all these other people's stories and made them his own. Let's see, DoubleTree. What's that loop thing? Oh, those are little lights, reading lights by the bed. I was wondering that thing right there. There's a little reading light on it. It's like a flexible thing. And look, an old-fashioned phone. This is a non-smoking room. Smoking occurs if you stay $250 cleaning fee will be billed to your account. See? Eat gummies. Forrest was Willie Mays. No, Forrest was BB King. But when he does talk, he talks about looking out the window of the classroom, wondering what's out there, and then he sees, who does he see out the window at Michael Douglas's place? Elton John. Elton John does the border song. But I just ate another gummy, didn't I? Because I'm feeling the one I ate before that one. You know, I'm gonna throw you and your peeps watching for a loop, Bill. What if I told you that Don Martinez was actually Don? The hood of Martinez and his daughter was that wouldn't mean much to him because I don't know who they are anyhow. Tyler. Uses a bathroom vent for what? Well, I don't need to. I didn't bring any. I left it at home. And my sister came by last night, and I decided to burn my. I burned my trash too early. My neighbor seen it. What's that bright light over by your place? Well, that's my sister's camper. Just a second. Oh, yeah. Stay there. Oh. Yeah, it's a nice hotel. What's this? Flex what? Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's why they stretch a little. Oh, all my gummies fell out. Gummies. Oh. Gotta get things off the bed. Make it look better, huh? Get my Nikon with me. Besides, I was hoping I had the room on the other side of the building where there'd be a view of downtown. No view of downtown. Yeah. Lots of stuff here. I'm seeing the replay over here. Jack will find them. No, they're in metal cans. You can't get to them. And I have to. I didn't bring a wall chart because I thought I'd be at the Holiday Inn where they have USB jacks, but it wasn't. So I got my laptop and it has USB ports on it. Charge my phones. Keep them going. Oh, I found what? He's over here laying on right there. Yeah, you can see him. Yeah, you saw part of him. Got this is actually a table here that slides out. See the back side of my laptop. Oh. My bumper stickers on it. Yeah, my mammoth temples. There's an elephant. See the trunk coming down here. Elephant right there. This is his trunk. Am I looking here.com? You didn't find it because you didn't look in here. Oh, let's get that out of there. I didn't say turn that on. Turn that off. Oh, great. It's got the touch screen at least, but the X button ain't Xing out. Yeah, screwed up thing. Yeah, whatever. Mouse ain't working on it. Touch screen has the keyboard up on it. Oh, probably because I accidentally touched in here. And I want to escape that. No. So nobody, I ain't saying nothing new. Nobody talking about nothing new. I think the chest was way in New Mexico, under the Milky Way. Yeah. And how many times do I have to say? How many times do I have to say? There's that BLM sign talking about how dark the sky is that makes it able to see all of the Milky Way. And the sign is in Colorado. What the hell? No. No. Oh. There it went. Had to get out of the text box on the It's really hard to do with your touch screen on a laptop. Get out of the text box. You gotta click somewhere else on the screen. Last video. My last video was what the thing on here. My head's a little bit sore tonight. A little bit of headache. My channel looks on there. I think I own and sold the style guitar, SG style guitar. I owned a couple of guitars. One owns it, they probably learned to play it. So I think he probably did play a little bit. Yeah, I own one and I haven't figured out how to play. Hey, Tyler. Oh, under the canopy? No, you got to be talking. Or are you talking about my art video? Art video or the under the canopy? I don't know. Or the discussion with Jason. Jason was on the tower, and everybody pray for. I don't know how Jason's mother's doing, but she wasn't doing well. I think it was yesterday, day before. My sister came over yesterday, so I wasn't able to pay much attention to anything else. But yeah, prayers for Jason's mother, Jason North Face. Remember Forrest? Well, was George Ellis Brown, great grandchild. Oh, yeah. George Ellis Brown. You know, my buddy Mike calls me. He calls me Doc Brown, like the crazy guy from Back to the Future, crazy professor. Yeah, it's Confucius. You only hate someone because they have beaten you. That explains Forrest's last 3 dozens. Yeah. I think it was part of the treasure hunt. We got to see how mad this guy gets at Forrest for not giving it up. Just see what he does. Might eat gummy and go to sleep. Fight him in my dreams. Screw with that. Too much, the phone will fall over face forward. I think those are real light bulbs. They're not flickering. I thought about trying to do it from my laptop, but my laptop won't connect to the camera. But I could have done a screen share and shown some files and stuff, emails and things like that from Forrest. Yeah, how many watching? Yeah, 32. Wow. Bill's in a hotel. And my back is killing me. It's ow. Especially when I came out of the hotel. you know, you think that you're stepping level and you don't see that it dropped 2 inches. When I stepped and boom, it went down on that bad side where my, I think I had a bulge disc L5S1 bulging on me. Let me lean back. And I need new pads for my tens unit. You're a good dog, Jack. Yeah. I didn't see a hot tub. I went look. I see the pool. I didn't see no hot tub near the pool, so I don't think there's a hot tub. That'd have been nice. That would have made my back feel better. Geez, hoodoo there. Exactly. Dillard, okay. I drove by Dillard's today. Yeah. I drove by Dillard's, and Nordstrom's right next door to Dillard's. It's burning the top. Look out. Yeah, I know. You go fishing, climb over the fence and fish in that little reservoir up there by Buffalo Bill's grave with my buddies. And I have a friend that lives about half a mile from the Buffalo Bill grave up there on Lookout Mountain. We go up there when I lived in Denver. We'd go up there and watch the 4th of July fireworks from up on Lookout Mountain. And a buddy of mine was the maintenance supervisor for the country club up on Lookout Mountain in Genesee. What's the name of that country club? Mount Vernon Country Club. I don't know if the guy's still the maintenance guy there. I ain't talked to him for a few years because we had some concert tickets and he was going to show up and he didn't show up. So, you know, it was kind of just a waste that nobody used him. It was a good concert too. Toad the Red Sprocket, Atlanta Rhythm Section, I think, and Vintage Trouble at the Red Rocks. It was a good concert. Got to meet Vintage Trouble. I got pictures with them. My sister, Goose Ty Taylor, the lead singer. Togo's looking at me. Yeah, he's a beautiful bird. It would have been neat if they had cameras. You know, if you could have your parrot stuffed and the eyeballs are actually cameras, because there's one on either side looking either way, and you could basically have a 360 camera. Yeah, they see all the way around. He's got a 360 vision. He knows everything. He could see everything around him. You couldn't sneak up on him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still talking to my dead parrot. Oh, the Dead Poet Society, the Dead Parrot Society. Yeah, parrot heads. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett involved. Oh. Luxury room here. My head hurts. I drank one margarita. Is that why my head hurts? Because I drank a margarita? Togo party. Yeah. Indeed. Tea with Olga. Tea with Olga. I wonder, is there a oh, what's that? Over here. See, I'm searching my keyword with T. And you know what it came up with? How does Moses make tea? He brews it. He brews it. I think that was a coffee joke too, but I ain't seen it. So I just searched for Moses tea. And how does Moses make his tea? He brews it. So who knows? Maybe Forrest is talking about tea, making a Moses joke right there. What do they call them? Oh, let's see. I did look that up. Biddies, Moses biddies. Biddy Moses, 1947 census. Moses J. Biddy. James William Moses. Tale of Two Biddies. A new wrinkle on Aging with Grace. And yeah, I don't have anything. I gotta go find something. Vending machine or something, or go to a convenience store or something and get some drinks. Except there is a coffee pot here. I can make some coffee. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay. Hey, that one, it gives you a book link and it doesn't show you what you look through the whole fucking book for the word you're looking for. Yeah, I'm at the DoubleTree. It's this one here. Yeah, I was looking at the art in here. You got like that one's aspen trees, that one's mountains and clouds, and that one's like fabric or paint, just abstract. So you get three paintings in here for wall arts. Oh, my eyes are too many tasty gummies. Jack's being a good dog, laying on the tiles. Yeah, it's always nice and cool, Jack. He looks like he's falling asleep. Yep, he can't keep his eyes open either. He had a busy day. Long drive, because we had to go an extra like 50 miles to pick up Togo. Had to go south one town south of where we come out to I-25. I had to go south before I went north. It's amazing how they did Togo like that. I mean, I guess they freeze dry him and they change his innards. I don't know. They said it makes his skin like leather. Yeah, he's a good bird. Oh, back to where we at? I'm not reading the your appointment tomorrow. No, my appointment was today. She ordered some tests. Looking at working on pens. Davia pens. Okay. Yeah, so some of you just got here or something. Here's Togo. Think inside the box. Hi, Togo. He looks a little worried. It's weird. His eye looks real, so real, yeah, because it follows you front to back, and the eye follows you wherever you go. That was a monster. Yeah. Yeah, he's for real. I think I'm gonna do the yeah. I got a plexiglass case he's gonna go in because that'll keep the dust off him and all that stuff. Come Mustang to start on the stand. Just picked up the motor. Oh, cool. 69 Mustang is oh, okay. One motor. Yeah, my sister came by with her. My sister came by with her with my dad's '65 Ford truck, and they finally took the 252 out, put a 352, and they put a 360 in it. And she said they put they made the jets on the carburetor bigger, and it's like, well, that's not going to help you out with mileage. But it doesn't want to go up mountains. It doesn't want to go up hills. It's struggling, and it's like, yeah, that's because you didn't hire your brother. 69 are nice. Biddies for Togo. Be making high halfway. Pro 66. Oh. I wonder if they got vending machines here. Yes, I'd be just drinking their coffee. Should have brought some tea bags. And dip heads and this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, if it had a 6, the original value doesn't do much for it. This tab is playing audio. Okay. So it's playing audio, but it's muted. That's where I saw Kevin Bacon at the hit the place I went and ate dinner tonight over at the Blue Bonnet Cafe on Broadway. It's not far from I-25. Or, yeah, I-25 goes south of there. Oh, my food was good. They should have tea in your room. There's the coffee maker. Well, yeah, there's a coffee maker. Let me see. Is there tea also? Oh, yeah, that looks like everything's there. Oh, there are a couple of USB jacks there. Let me see. Did you see? Yeah. English breakfast. Tea bag. Oh, tea leaves. Coffee bean tea leaf. Oh, Colombia. Oh, they got some Colombian there. Some Colombian. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't drink really much driving up here, you know, because if I need to pee regularly too, and it's really trying to get somewhere. Too many stops to pee. We stopped at this one turnoff where before we got into town, where it's still wilderness, and I let Jack go. He went and left his loaf out there because, you know, let him go out there in the wilderness before I get into town. My lips are dry. Oh, waxy. Jack, Togo. Yeah. You funny looking parrot. That's going to be something once I get him hooked up with his Bluetooth speaker. Jimmy, yummy. Time for cold Newcastle. Oh, what is it? 88 Diplomat. Top car action. That was my favorite big U.S. car. $100. Yeah, I paid $100 for a '77 Thunderbird. And it lasted a year, and the transmission went out. It wouldn't go forward, but it would go reverse. And so we drove it backwards like 5 miles home in the mountains. And when we got back, that did it in for the engine. So it was a total, it was just scrap metal after that. Yeah, we went through one of them big highway barricades sideways once with that Thunderbird. All of a sudden we're going, it's raining, and all of a sudden there's 6 inches of snow on the road. I mean, from wet, rainy road to 6 inches of snow all of a sudden. And the thing started going sideways because the tires were all wet. And it just went, it's like, you know, the back end, you feel, woo, woo, woo. And you're trying to turn to correct it, but, you know, it's way too much, especially for that big boat of a Thunderbird. My dad was there. Fancy. Chevy. He liked Corvettes. Yeah, I like Corvettes too. They never had one. I had a Camaro, 68 convertible Camaro. It was nice. for 68. I mean, today the cars, the inside's so luxurious compared to, but then the insides of the cars back then were more durable. Like my car, the chrome stuff they have on the plastic. It's been what, 8 years. My car is 8 years old, 9 years, 8 years old. Almost, yeah, almost 9 years old. But the chrome is peeling off of the plastic. The door handles, the chrome door latch thing, the chrome has peeled off the plastic handle underneath. They got to do better than that. Yeah, I had a 327 in my 65 Impala wagon. 2 thumbs up. Let me start watching. Started streaming 3 minutes ago. My ass, I've been on here an hour. I know why he's had a Corvette in his garage as long as I've known him. You get rid of that thing. I want one of the new ones, one of them C8s. But I don't know. I really like the Teslas. Those are badass. People on Corvettes, oh, Tesla, oh, all right, yeah, Tesla blows away McLarens. What was they saying? The new Tesla, the new Tesla Roadster would have top speed of 250 miles an hour. You're lucky to get 190 out of a Corvette. Yeah. Yeah, I watch the Tesla cam video. I watch car crash videos, Tesla cam videos. The Tesla cam videos are kind of neat because those guys in the Tesla would be going along and somebody in a Corvette challenge them to a race and they blow the doors off everything. I passed the Tesla today. I noticed the emblem. I don't know what models. Passed one on the highway. And I was trying to figure out if it was an autopilot or not. And when it crossed where the lanes began and it went over the, when he went over the white line, I knew it wasn't an autopilot. Your Audi caused 9/11. Would you sell to some Arabs? Yeah, I wish I still had my Camaro. Her roommate totaled it. Asshole. What am I supposed to do? Well, the insurance took care of it, but still, he totaled my freaking Camaro. And actually, I don't owe you nothing. Even if the other guy, okay, somebody's coming head on at did you try to avoid it at all? Did you just think it'd be fun to run into him? I don't know. I wasn't in the car. I don't know how much time he had to maneuver or get around it. It was when I was working at General Motors, Fremont, which is now the Tesla plant. And so it was on that road right in front of the Tesla plant where he destroyed my Camaro. 68 convertible Camaro. That SS front end on it. From the wreck before. I was going down. It was a magnet. Cars wanted to drive into that Camaro. Price tag on non-new truck. Angry and dizzy. Yeah, Troy was talking about Amelia Earhart, and you know, and when he said how much fuel you wonder if she tried flying onto somewhere else and didn't make it. And there are stories that the Japanese got her and stuff. Ding. Oh, I don't have to get up early for a doctor appointment because I already had my appointment. I think I might go out to Red Rocks. They do something with the camera tomorrow. Gotta get some pictures somewhere. Thanks, Azir. This is I'm in a hotel. And I got my parrot. I got my Togo. Got my Togo back. Yeah. Show him again. Red tail. His tail's pretty red. But I'm glad to have Togo. Yeah, I think I got it. They gave me a certificate that says, you know, where he came from and what. I guess, yeah, because you can't take him out of the country without the proper paperwork and all to show that, you know, that the feathers that you didn't get him through some smuggling operation, you know, or something. Because he was hatched in Florida. He didn't come from Africa. But they consider all parrots, if you're traveling internationally with a parrot, you have to have a CITES permit. And you get them from the division, U.S. Department of Wildlife, Fish and Game. He's considered fish and game. Like that piece of wood they got him on. It's gonna stay his perch. I guess they do they do owls. They had this big snowy owl there when I was there one time. I'm glad they got him done. It's starting to annoy me, all the delays and this, you know. What's going on? Yesterday I was driving my 2006 Silverado. Yeah, my car's a 2013. Who is getting the wooden Moses statue? You know who should be getting the wooden Moses statue? They know who should be getting the wooden Moses statue. They know exactly who should be getting. It's a DoubleTree Hilton DoubleTree Hotel, Frisco, Colorado. Let's see if there are any recommendations of things to do there. Go to Breckenridge. Frisco is good. Yeah, Breckenridge is fun. Breckenridge, you know, they got a street. It's more so you can walk down the street, and they got lots of shops on the street and stuff. Frisco's more spread out. You kind of got to drive between places or have bike or something. But I lived in Dillon, and my car was broke down when I lived there, and the public transportation is free. That you just hop on the bus. You don't have to pay for the bus. Buses are free up there, and you can ride from Keystone to Breckenridge. But I don't think they go over the pass to Loveland. Woman in the extreme yellow. Sometimes you hear, oh, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. See. Now all you searchers, put your lights on, turn your flashlights on. I guess what's the flashlight? Why they turn the lights off? Parking lot lights off at Target. Target must not be doing good. They turn their parking lot lights off after the store closed. We can't keep them on at night. It's too expensive. Did you get the generator? Yeah, I got the generator running yesterday. If the clouds go away, I'd be able to see the moon. Yeah. I don't know what I saw that the moon was out there earlier. Go back over to the window. Let me see. Yeah, we can fix things so it's not so bright. At the window. Stay there, Jack. There. That won't be. Now we can see out the window without reflections. Without so many reflections. Is that parking lot full? That's not a car dealer. It's the Shotgun Willie's. That's a stripper club over there across the street. Gila Tuesday, $6.75 margaritas. But yeah, it's Colorado Boulevard. There goes the patrol. They seen me filming them. They're gonna come get me. Oh. Yeah, and the Wells Fargo over there, PetSmart, Chick-fil-A across the street. Go back over here, turn my light on. Oh. I think I bulged a disc in my back or something. Herniated the disc. It's messed up. Charged. Oh, back. Yeah, and sometimes laying down doesn't help with back, because sometimes it aggravates it more. So what do we get done? Oh, because I plugged the phone back in. Donald who? Donald, hey Bill, how you doing? But okay, Donald. Whack whack. I was a duck. I went to the University of Oregon. I was a duck. Turn on your headlight. Be like Amsterdam. Yeah. Yeah. I was telling somebody, I worked at a hotel, the Dumpy Hotel in Dallas, and I was a maintenance electrician. And I had the night watch one night. Maintenance guys take turns doing night watch, and that's when customers have a problem with their room, they call the maintenance. So there, I got a call to go to this room. There was a woman with it said, "Huge roach, please kill." So I grabbed my hammer and headed for the room. What am I supposed to do with the roach? Yeah, right. So I go there, knock on the door. She come in. I go in the room, and she's standing on the bed in a nightie, and it was over there, and it went around the corner and moved toward the bathroom, and she had her like suitcase open. Her stockings were hanging out on down to the floor. So maybe he climbed up here. I was wondering if she wanted something else. Afterwards, I thought, did she want something else? I think. Red light district. Raid roaches. Yeah. Yeah, I brought the hammer to kill the roach. And I'm not used to seeing Togo. It's like I wasn't used to not seeing him. Now I'm not used to seeing him. This would be nice when I get the little speaker hooked up and in his display. I make it so you can push a button. It should be able to push a button and play. I don't know. I had the little Bluetooth speaker. I don't know how because it has an SD card thing in it. It should be able to, push to turn it on, and it should start playing what's on the SD card. The creep show is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, the clowns are going to come visit Jack in his dreams, one way or another. You can't physically threaten him, but you can send clowns to his dreams. There can be clowns showing up. Look under your bed. There may be a clown under there, Jack. Who's that dog? He's laying over there now. He likes staying in the hotels. He's a lot more relaxed than at home. At home, he hears the coyotes outside and wants to go out. Yeah, they need to finish up this treasure thing and just let me get on with my, because if they had given me the treasure when Forrest said it was over, I'd have been living like this all along. That just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then bullshit after bullshit after bullshit, and other people getting rewards from the treasure hunt, while the person that solved it hasn't gotten a damn thing. I got to try and buy some NFTs with my, or I got to try and buy some of the cryptocurrency with my new card I got. Because I think I couldn't buy it before because I was using a debit card. I don't know if real credit card works better. Oh, yeah, yeah. Some people, oh, Bill thinks he's got. Bill does have it pretty rough. I got kind of rough living situation. You know, it ain't that easy. You got generator don't work. You're always trying to make power and always, and I don't have energy for any of it. Yeah, I'm struggling with things with the doctors and stuff and health and yeah, it's just to me it's cruel for them to play the games they're playing. Diana had hands on it too. What are you talking about there, Davey? Yeah. What Diana? My ex she ain't got nothing. She ain't got no claim on nothing. Yeah. Lady die. Oh, that die? Yeah. Well, I think the whole thing's it's some secret agent bullshit going on, I think. And maybe you're not supposed to figure out that it's done by the agency or by the company. They call them the company. That has all the clowns working for it. I don't think many have ever benefited from it. Some have. Jack Stoof did. He got $10,000. Dan Copper Dan's benefited. He's profited from it. And I think that second auction on that one thing, it's like St. Jude's got the first auction, but the second auction, I think Dan kept them. Has money to any cancer charity. Well, the Forrest, he gave all the books to Collected Works, and Collected Works was the one that were responsible for giving 10% of what they had to the cancer thing. So that's not Forrest or his family there. That's Collected Works and Dorothy Massey. So if you have something to bring up, go ask her. I'm not gonna. I don't give a shit. I thought it was kind of cool. Yeah, your pot farm burns down, and they get $58,000 in the collection to buy you a new pot farm. They didn't even get a pot farm out of it. That means a place is established to time yourself. Yeah. Oh my God. People just don't understand. What I found is over 14,000 years old. I am reading letters that have been lost in the mail for 14,000 years old. Don't tell me about time. Don't tell me about time. I already freaking know. Everybody tries to tell me all the things I already know. It's like, yeah, it's part of it. Yeah. See, Collected Works is the one with the money for Fenn's books, the 10% from his book, that they were the ones collecting all the money on it. They were the only ones selling it. And so they had that 10% was, on them. It was not, it's not on Forrest Fenn's family. And Forrest Fenn plagiarized Dizzy Dean. He plagiarized Eric Sloan. He plagiarized what's his name? Well, he just quoted Leo Salazar, but I'm thinking of the J.D. Salinger. He plagiarized J.D. Salinger. He plagiarized Hemingway. I'm sure he can probably look and see if there's some place that he plagiarized Elvis Presley. And you know who else he plagiarized? Forrest Gump. Because Forrest Gump's story was just a collage of a bunch of different stories, different people. Here's one guy's story and all the famous people he met, and all the things that came from that. He influenced that. What the hell? Got my nose, something. I hit my nose on something, right? It's like I don't know what happened there. Oh, what do I got to do to get coffee going on that thing? There's a pot, or I just have to heat up the water to make tea. I think they got sugar there, so I can make a cup of tea. That's tea with Billy. That's what old guy we got. That's tea with Bill. I walk around with the camera. Oh, is this an ice bucket? And that's the. Oh, it just. Okay. I do that. What I do? 1 cup. 2 cups. Oh, brew selector, 1 cup. And then this is open. And I pour the 1 cup in there. And then I put the cup under there. They get me some cup of water. Right? Am I doing this right? Yeah, nice. Yeah. I already took a shower, see? I used the towel. I could have used this for my studio light. Oh, there's more cups here. Other glasses. Why don't they put that in the? I gotta bring the water from the sink and across the carpet. Do the coffee thing. Spilling. I need light. I don't overfill it. Yeah. Is anything down there? Oh, 1 cup. 1 cup. Oh, I use the one side for the 1 cup. Okay. Now, how do I turn it on? push the button. Did it? There, it's on. And I put some tea in the cup. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How's it open? You can't open them. You cannot open them. There, it tore some off. You open it? Yeah. There. Did they give me any sugar? Tea in there. Well, I hope that's not freaking artificial sugar. Sugar. That's real. And that one's one real sugar, one fake sugar. Come on. Yeah, I have two real sugars. Two real sugars. Okay. Well, you're really cheap. Whoa. My back. I can't bend over. I can stand up straight. Can't jar the foot. That street was really busy out there earlier this evening. All the lights were on. Now there's only lights on at Shotgun Willie's. You go there for a free peep show, right? Have one drink. You go over there and think of Fendi and some titties. No. Boy, that's filling up fast. I've almost got a cup of tea going there. Now you can switch to coffee. Coffee bean, tea leaf, Brazil, regular. Oh. Same thing, coffee bean, tea leaf. Oh, this one's a different one. Colombia or Brazil? Brazilian or Colombian coffee? I think it's about done. I think it boiled out all we can. Ooh. Now it's burping steam. Look at that tea. That tea. Bring it over to the other end over here. I guess for the drink. Oh, my back hurts. But this chair is more comfortable than the one I have at home. Should have brought the one at home and swapped them out. Let's move in here, Jack. You're a good boy, Jack. Look at him. Wait, did you do something wrong, Jack? No? Okay. He's been good here. He hadn't lifted his leg inside. He's been really good. Oh, he doesn't do that when we go to hotels. He's well behaved indoors. Togo here, he's a different story. Oh, wild bird. Oh, he must not think highly of his grandfather. Wanted the chest to be posted in a museum for all their joy, which is yeah. I can't see how Forrest would put up this treasure hunt for the public and all that, and and then screw everybody that was in the public that was looking for it, because it went to somebody in his family or somebody he predetermined before it started. That just doesn't make sense. You don't go out and perpetrate something like that, kind of a hoax on the public, and when there was no chance at all for anybody in the public to actually win it. Because it's like them people that you talked about. You got $250,000, we can make you famous. Well, you know, yeah, who knows? What was there some under the counter deal? They got to come clean on all of that. Forrest never lied. Yeah, this year, probably in the part of next year, I have to say that you have to have faith in Forrest. That you got to have faith in him. But if you wait and wait and wait, and at a certain point you got to go now. It, yeah, you got to give up on having faith in somebody doing something when there's no evidence of him coming clean. There's no evidence that he's coming clean on it. And a different look. I got this big bed here. Anybody in Denver want to come? No, it's only the ladies. Stay there in Albuquerque, Toby. Yeah. So, I had an email that he said to me that he would remain silent. That's about the Buffalo Cowboy car. That he wouldn't tell anybody. He would not confirm it, and he's not going to tell anybody that he was going to remain silent. He's not going to confirm it. I'm not going to confirm it. Yeah, I'm going to remain silent. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. You're not going to. I have to convince them that you saying that was confirming it. I saying, oh, I'm not going to confirm it. That means, yeah, it's real, but I'm not going to tell anybody. Yeah. Big ill look for it. Yeah. In the Buffalo Bill, I am coming. Like I am coming. William coming. William, well, I am. And what God told Moses, he was Moses said, "Who are you? I am that I am." The will of God. William, I am. His father was William. His brother was William. Apparently, his great grandfather was William. So there's a lot of Williams in there. That makes it pretty hot, pretty fast. Where there's a bill, there's a way. Yeah. Well, usually where you find bills in the mailbox. I'm the unpaid bill. Jack hasn't paid his bills yet, has he? God, send him some more clowns. Send him more clowns, Jack. We're gonna keep sending you clowns until you come clean. For now, for God has come. Prove you in that maybe before you face it. That you send, yeah. You know, I'm going to say this one other time here, one more time. You know, because Forrest said he's not religious, he's very spiritual. And there are so many people trying to make this an absolutely 100% Christian solution, and it isn't. It's you know, Moses was not a religious figure. He was a spiritual figure that many religions use him. The religions plagiarized Moses to make themselves popular. They don't. Yeah. So he plagiarized Jack Dempsey. The cowboy punched Jack Dempsey. He rang his bell. When you punch somebody in the head, it's called ringing their bell. And then Jack Dempsey has a Liberty Bell in front of his house. Where's the Liberty Bell from? Philadelphia. Forrest prayed for Dempsey, and his first name's Jack. Oh no, write that off. Gorman said it, write it off. Gorman said it, write it off. Displaying pure ignorance to those facts, you know. You can't be ignorant to facts. When you're ignorant to facts, then your train's on the wrong track. You're going off the cliff. This hotel seems kind of quiet. I don't know if I'm being allowed here. My voice is loud, just talking. Male voice, low tones travel further through walls. The higher pitched voices don't travel so well through the walls. Like whales, they're low. We heard thousands of miles away in the water. If it was squeakier, it wouldn't travel so far. It's that low frequency that travels so far because the waves are further apart. You know, so they travel further. They're further apart. They got to be bigger. It's like you hear the bass in the car going by. You don't hear the cymbals and guitars and stuff, but you'll hear that bass a mile away because it's low frequency. And my dad went to the same radar radio school. It wasn't just radar school, it was radio school. Well, you're going to fly an airplane, but you're not going to use the radio, so we're not going to teach you that. Bullshit. You got to know that radio. You got to know the codes and the frequencies and everything, because if you don't, you get lost. Frequency, because you got to know how to use that radio. I'm on the Mexican radio. On Mexican radio. Oh. I don't know what's going on. 26. I don't know. Nobody else was streaming, so I came on. It's Thursday. Next Thursday, I think, is Thanksgiving, isn't it? What is Thanksgiving? What day of the month? 25th. Good. It's not my ex's birthday. Maybe next year it might be, though. Now we're gonna have December coming up. We're halfway through November, over halfway. The Wall of Voodoo, yeah. We're on the Mexican radio. Eating barbecued iguana. There's a big iguana, like that big. or 6 foot iguanas down in Tulum, Mexico. There's some ruins. There's south of Cancun. But they had these big iguanas there and stuff. And like the cabanas on the beach, $10 a night. Well, that's what it was in '95 when I went there. Thanksgiving, yeah. I think I'm gonna buy a turkey breast and just cook that. I don't think I'm gonna use the they come with the season. Why can't I buy a turkey breast and pick what seasoning I want on it? Butterball. Come on, jackasses. I don't like your seasoning. I just want the turkey breast. I just want the turkey breast with the butter. Turkey breast and butter is fine. I don't need all the other stuff. It gives me a headache. It upsets my stomach. Dave B, do you have a is there an Australian Thanksgiving? There's a Canadian one. There's an American one. Is there an Australian one? If you're next year on November 19, 2022, there's still no real. Oh, my book's gonna be out before then, and yeah, you're not dragging this out for years and years, Forrest. I wake up some days and don't know if I'm gonna be here the next day. Don't play that game, Forrest. It's just cruel. How can a person be so generous to give away a treasure like that, and so cruel to put a person through so much torture, waiting for, and the mental, you don't know who's in control of it now, and you're just like, well, the fucker really let me down so far. So far, he has totally let me down. His people that he left in charge have not fulfilled his wishes, in my estimation. There are people, just like in the chase, it's just full of greedy people. I put up a video with my art, 25 people watch it. You know, if there was a bunch of money involved with it, then I would get hundreds or thousands of viewers, you know. Doesn't come in a 10-inch box. Yeah, they prepared for real conclusion to the yeah, I'm ready for the real conclusion. Yeah, ready. Bring it on. Show me the money. Show me my title. How would you know where North America, South America, Central America, if you've found them? Yeah. In what order? You know, in 6th grade, we would do Latin America, South American study, you know, and geography in 6th grade. And I drew maps of Mexico, Central America, South America, and all the countries in it. In 6th grade, I was drawing maps of the Americas. and I was dressed up with a sombrero and a serape and stuff for we made a mosaic of famous Mexican figures with the Mexican flag and stuff, and put them up on the front of the school on the wall. This mosaic went up there, and then several of the students, including me, were in costume representing the people that were on the mosaic. And so I was the Mexican peasant, the Mexican guy with the sombrero and the serape, and my friend Mary Clausen was she was the Mexican, you know, just the Mexican peasant woman. So we were like husband and wife there. And she married some guy named Wong. I told her, you married the Wong guy. It's funny. But yeah, Mary's, I don't even think she's 5 feet tall. But we're still friends from 6th grade. We're still friends on Facebook. Dead men tell 16 men in dead man's chest, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. No one looks at Africa as being America. No, we don't. It split apart a long time ago. I wonder if that's when the elephants, there were some elephants on both sides, but once they were left over here, died off. Camels originated in North America. The camelop, the original camel, all the camels in Egypt originated from North America. So how did they explain that? Yeah, man had to come from Africa. We've got feet print human stuff here that's 250,000 years old in San Diego. They have human tools with mammoth bones when they were excavating for a new museum in San Diego. Oh. Dead men tell no tales. They say that in on the Pirates of the Caribbean, just dead men tell no tales. There's Togo. I'm just so not used to seeing him around. You've been gone for 1.5 years, Togo. he looks good like that, but I'd rather be able to hear him. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Got my old buddy, had him for 20 years. Had him around so long they can't keep him around. During World War One, the Aussies smuggled a kangaroo into Egypt. Yeah. I think it'd be cool to let a few loose in Arizona. You know, the weather is not much different, right? I think kangaroos would do good in Arizona. And Arizona, Interstate 40 across Arizona, it's the worst interstate in the country. It's full of potholes. It'll destroy your vehicle. They'll deserve some real answers. Absolute truth. Yeah. I'm gonna get the truth. Some things I'll never know the truth on. People disappear from my life. But that just teaches you can't rely on anybody. Everybody's full of shit. Everybody's full of shit. One thing you can count on, people are full of shit. Got the army troops and that kangaroo. Oh. Tie me kangaroo down sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Why do you tie your kangaroo down, Davy? Yeah. That's yeah, I bet the army did. I bet the kangaroos run around their bases down there too. You go get in your Jeep, sit in the Jeep and find out that a kangaroo shit in your seat. I noticed some places on the way. I noticed some places down near, what is that town? Aguilar. That's where I had my parrot down in the taxidermy. World Fauna Taxidermy. Huffman World Fauna Taxidermy. They have a backlog, you know, like it took February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 12 times 12 plus 9. Took 21 months to get him done. 21 months to get those stuff. Will you stuff Togo? They're stuffing another bird this week too. You know that? Trickle down like they he peed on me. What was that song? He sprinkled on the roof. He sprinkled. He got some in Nicole. What's her name's eye? Queen Adela. Yeah, pee in her eye. Yeah, that's funny. Really screwed the chase. No, he planned his death. I'm very sure of that. him and Peggy both planned to go together like they did. She said, "You go first, and if you go, then I'll go." So he went, and then she went. Corey dose effect. Yeah. It wasn't. I think she was worse off than him, but she wanted him to go first. I probably think she. But there's also laws that, like the first one that dies says what happens in the with the trust. This chase is a harsh environment for us people. Yeah. You could go into the chase as an angel and come out like a demon. People will push you. And I keep telling people, Douglas Preston, there's an interview with Douglas Preston, and he said, "I like to push my characters to their limit." So, there you go. He's pushing his characters to the limit. We are his characters. They're writing a book about all this, about the chase, looking for it, find, and then this outcome is all be part of a movie or series. Yeah, because it's pretty complex, too complex for a movie. It would have to be some type of series. It could be a movie series. Chases harsh environment for death of a scoundrel. Well, K-Pro did call it, didn't she the one that called him a what'd she call him? It wasn't a scoundrel, it was something else she called him. It was more referring to a kid. Why is this so tangled up? No tangle up. Yeah, where is it? I thought, oh yeah. Put some Velcro there. And there was something. I have Velcro on this one. I need to put Velcro on it because it swings around when I'm using it. But you see, I drill a hole, put a piece of leather through the lens cap, and then I tie it on here. But you got to glue. You got to put glue after I tied 3 knots, and then I glued it so it doesn't come undone. Because you just tie leather, no, it'll come undone. So you got to glue it. Otherwise, this is lens cap. If you want the original type lens cap that came with it, it's they're like $25. They're not worth that much. Somebody would just have a 3D printer and plastic and what you want, you just print it there at home. You buy the design and print it. Yeah, honey with that tea. Maybe death of a scoundrel. Yeah, she called him a rascal. Yeah. You wouldn't, you know, we all have the dream of seeing what life was like in public, with a public thinking. Yeah, you did. I think Forrest Fenn passed before truth was noticeable. I don't think there's a 9 Clues video, but I do think that he has a video that when the time is right and nobody else knows, it's beyond anybody can sue time, the video will come out and he'll make it clear. But I'm not, I don't want to, I want to get on with my art, you know. Like I said, I got 25 people looked at my art video, and hundreds will look at hundreds, you know, you have 400 or 500, 600 people normally look at my videos, and unless Greg boosts it. And it's kind of artificial because there aren't people really looking. But you know, only 20. What I need to do is shift my audience away from the greedy Forrest Fenn crowd to the art appreciators, people who appreciate my art. But one thing, people think that, oh, Bill's just making these things up. No, these things come off of the canyon walls. This is ancient archaeology. It's not a small thing. It's a big, big, big deal. And that's what Forrest Fenn, the chase is advertising for the bigger thing, something bigger. And the discovery I made is enormous. It changes history. Yeah. But there are other people that have seen what and other people, I got followers that are doing the same thing, and some of them might get noticed before I get. The guy that, you know, the guy originated this thing, and people start copying what he's doing, and one of these other guys, oh yeah, I discovered all this. Like, you don't even know the whole story, dude. It's Atlantis. You didn't know that. And who put these here? It had been done recently. Has no idea that it's 14,000 years old. Well, there's other aspect. You're not looking at the big picture. Fenn would know the truth. Would know the truth and bid him. Oh, he knew. He knew it was there. Leo Salazar said that's where Moses received the Ten Commandments. He pointed at the stone Moses up on the bluff while he carved the perfect likeness of the one up there. I can get further away from this camera than at home. At home, I'm like up against the desk. This is about as far away as I can get at home. But here I can sit back here. And my tea. So someone called over there to Shotgun Willie's and have him send a girl up to room 506. Across the street, yeah. At least the 400 people left is through the hooks. Yeah. I think Cal and Mike would do just fine doing their storage auction things. Mike, I think he needs to watch some of the other channels and see how they, you know, they take some to the flea market. They have garage sales, but sometimes they instead of taking it to the, before you take it to the Goodwill, these people, they put it out in their driveway garage sale. Everything's $1, $1 anything, you know, or less, $1 or less, you know. Sometimes you can have a whole box for $1, you know, but you get something for it instead of nothing. Better than giving it out. So much stolen, never recovered. Who else would want it other than a gallery or product? A casino would want it. Casino, yeah. Dan Langard told me the casino would pay Well, she told me that they pay $60,000 a month for Muhammad Ali's boxing club to have it at MGM. Okay, now Forrest Fenn's treasure, that box of gold, is worth a lot more than a boxing glove, and I think the gold. I think it could fetch $100,000 to $200,000 a month from the casino, and indefinitely. And then when it's tired of making money, they can go to a museum. But it's like in a museum, you can go see it for free. In a casino, you know, museum, you're gonna have to pay to see it. So, which is better, make money off the casino, use it for advertising, and make money that way, or just put in a museum. Museums aren't likely to pay you much for it unless you put it on a museum tour, like they did the King Tut exhibit and sent it around the world. You know, you'd hire an exhibition company and stuff. You know, if they're afraid, the ones handling it are afraid to hand it over to me, go ahead and arrange for it to go on the tour, but give me my fucking share. We're playing fucking, you know, I need some benefits from it. Yeah, got the I'm at the Hilton DoubleTree. See gold go swimming in the pool. I think the pool's inside though. It looked like outside, but I think it's inside. I'm parked in the basement. You see that phone? This phone has a brown case. I have two identical phones, so one's in a brown case, one's in a black case. It's another unfound treasure. And a funny story behind it. French Quarter of Louisiana. Yeah. There's another unfound treasure buried at the Alamo too. They never found that one. And it's supposed to be buried at the. It's buried at the Alamo, man. Are they serious, or did somebody find it? And, oh, I ain't seen nothing. There's the sugar on the bottom of the cup. Yeah. Hilton Honors. You okay, Jackie? Yeah, okay. I'm glad to see him relaxing because he's a nervous dog. What's going on? Dillard 2. It's another. It's crazy. It's supposed to be another Lafayette treasure somewhere. Lafitte treasure somewhere in the bayous of Louisiana. Yeah. Well, you know, another treasure that's out here is the Coronado's treasure. Coronado's treasure is supposed to be along the Animas River, the Los Animas, or it's in Los Animas County. That's not over near Durango and stuff. That's not the Animas River. It's Los Animas, which is this side over here. And there's like a box canyon and bluffs in the bluffs around the near the town there of Animas. It is supposed to be $30 million of gold. There's supposed to be safe boxes with full of gold bars. And you'll see who's here. Yeah. Yeah, I had my doctor appointment was 4 o'clock. And about 4:25, they called me. And I was in there till about 5:25, 5:30. The cardiovascular doctor. She's a new doctor too, but yeah. Listen. How you doing, Jens? My doctor appointment was 4 o'clock.
I just wanted to say hi. I saw you lonely.
4:25, they called. Yeah, your YouTube. You gotta mute your YouTube.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You look good. You look sharp. What happened?
I'm at the hotel. I'm at the DoubleTree Hotel.
That looks good. I mean, you look good. You got a haircut recently, obviously.
Yeah, well, I got one last week.
I almost didn't recognize you.
There was no waiting list, and I got a haircut.
Oh, that's good. And where are you at now? Still in Colorado?
I'm in Denver right now. I had a doctor appointment up here today.
Oh.
And I got some more tests. They're going to do some more tests on my heart, so I can't really leave the area. Leave Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, I hope the best for you. I hope it turns out good. How are you feeling?
Oh, okay, right now.
I mean, you look better than ever.
Been eating the marijuana gummies.
Yeah. So you switched from your magic pipe to gummies now, or?
Yeah, I still occasionally smoke the pipe, just for once in a while, for ceremonial things, maybe.
Spiritual stuff.
But so, yeah, when you pass the peace pipe.
Yeah, I don't want to press your show. I just wanted to say hi. I saw you live alone, and wanted.
I think David Hasselhoff is one of my cousins.
How come?
I know Nikola Tesla is my great grandparents both came from Austria.
Oh yeah, but Hasselhoff, I think he's not from Austria. I mean, after we found out that there's a connection between Forrest, Fenn, and DB Cooper, it wouldn't surprise me if we find out that you are related with David Hasselhoff.
I think Forrest Fenn was plagiarizing DB Cooper. I think Forrest Fenn read DB Cooper's book and figured I'm going to use this, and they're going to think I'm DB Cooper.
You think he wrote or read his book?
No. I think he borrowed stuff from his book.
Oh, he borrowed stuff. That's why there are similarities.
He borrowed stuff from Eric Sloan. He borrowed stuff from
Moses.
J.D. Salinger.
He borrowed stuff
from Hemingway.
Yeah.
He borrowed from a lot of people. He borrowed from Amelia Earhart.
But maybe there's a connection. Who knows? If it's not Forrest, maybe somebody from his circle, like Skippy or Donnie or somebody who was close to him. I mean, it's obvious that there's some parallels.
Yeah, it's like this Forrest Gump story was like a compilation. It was like a bunch of people collaged into one story, It's like, how could one person have done all that stuff? It's because maybe he didn't, but some of our lives are like that. I seen JFK when I was a kid. His motorcade went going down the highway, the other side of the highway, in a convertible.
Wow, that's interesting.
So before you stop, yeah.
Are you following the chase still? I mean, obviously, yes, you are live right now talking about stuff.
No, the chase is chasing me now. I'm running for my life. I run out of breath pretty quick if I'm running.
Yeah. What do you think about the recent things that came up with the chest being privately auctioned?
It wasn't privately auctioned. Shiloh said that was no.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he said it wasn't sold. It hasn't been sold. That's the yeah. I don't think he's caught. I don't think he caught, but he answered Cynthia and Capro that it hasn't been auctioned.
Okay, I didn't see that part.
It hadn't been sold.
Hmm?
Yeah. I think those are people playing their own games. They're full of it.
Yeah. What's going on with the treasure seekers? It got a bit quiet around them.
Greg's got a girlfriend.
So he's busy?
He can't get out of bed.
Okay. Did he say that or?
I figure if you got a girlfriend, then what are you doing on YouTube?
That is true. Good point. Yeah, it would be sad. I mean, it got a bit quiet. I hope you guys can keep your show up and show your perspective of things, which is a different direction. It's interesting. I usually enjoyed it to watch it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I'm like the end of this year, or if by after 2/22/22, I'm going to say, okay, if it's not over by 2/22/22, then it's going to stay like it is, and it'd be a big flop for Forrest without a real solution.
I didn't even thought about it. Next year, 22, 22, 22.
Yeah.
That's a good date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and we still have 12, 21, 21 coming. And that's 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. So it's all ones and twos.
Well, we have also 12, 12, 21 coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. In about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the 2/22/22 is that's a rare one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Once a century.
It's a good day for doing something life changing.
Yeah.
What's going on with you and your, or is it a secret topic?
Do you see my parrot?
Oh, that's cool. What is that?
It's my parrot Togo. He died last year.
Oh shit. Oh my god, you really got some interesting. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know he passed. But
yeah.
You have him now always with you. That's nice.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Togo.
Togo.
And I got me a little Bluetooth speaker to put with him, with a SD card with a bunch of his sounds on it, and him talking. And one morning he goes, "Shut the fuck up! It's 6 o'clock in the morning. If you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna put your ass on eBay."
And you recorded it?
I didn't have a recording of it. He said, I told him that 25 hours before.
Yeah.
So the next day at 7 o'clock in the morning, he waited another hour and he repeated it.
Wow.
Because he woke me up screamed. I told him, shut the fuck up. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't shut the fuck up, I'll put your ass on eBay. And he repeated every word the next day.
Yeah. By the way, David Hasselhoff, he had also a parrot, the same parrot. And he left him like 2 years ago in a summer night. He left him outside in a cage.
Yeah.
and he usually doesn't do it. It's a Papagu. Nee, wie heißen die Patagu? Like he is
Yeah.
fully white. And in that night, an owl came, opened
Yeah.
the cage and killed his parrot.
Oh man, that sucks.
And
Yeah.
usually he always puts him in the garage, but he was devastated.
Yeah.
He had that parrot for 30 years. And
Yeah.
I said, but then it sounds now macabre, but we then get a new one. He said, no, I will not get, for him, it's not the same thing. And he's
Yeah.
not open, or he doesn't want another one. But
They're
I can imagine how much, yeah.
They're a pain in the butt to travel international with.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't take him with him, but I mean, he had definitely a close relationship to that bird.
You have to have permits and all that to cross international borders with them.
Yeah, no, he left him at home.
Yeah.
But when you were at his place and you saw that parrot, how the parrot was looking at you, I mean, you could really tell that that parrot had a soul, and it observes you. It really looks at you and kind of builds a trust when it sees that the guy who's your owner talks to you. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that those birds, they have a soul. That's
Oh yeah, he knew everything. He knew sounds that were going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
He'd make the squeak of the door before you open the door. Or he'd say off to Never Neverland before the song did.
I don't understand that, but okay. Listen, so you're in Denver. How long are you staying there? What's your plan?
Oh, I'm going back to my deck back down near Alamosa tomorrow.
Where are you
going?
going?
Back home to Blanca near Alamosa.
Also to Colorado.
Yeah, still Colorado. It's
Colorado,
not,
Denver, yeah, of course.
80 miles north of Taos.
Okay, good to know, my friend. I hope you make it safe. I hope everything turns out good for you. It's good seeing you. You look good. You look sharp. I'm telling you.
I tried to. At home, it's different. Yeah, this is luxury here for me. It's not as nice as the Hilton in Portland. And I think that the Holiday Inn Express that they usually say was nicer, a little nicer. This is an older hotel here, you know.
Yeah. Hey,
DoubleTree.
I don't want to crash your show any longer. I just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
I still haven't forget about you. Don't worry. You know what I'm talking about. I just had no chance to meet you yet and didn't travel anymore into that direction. But once I go to Santa Fe, I will see you. Don't worry. I just have to make sure that you are around where you're at.
Yeah. I actually, it costs so much. It takes more gasoline, more money in gasoline to drive to Arizona and back for the winter than it does to buy the propane to heat the place.
Shit. Yeah, the gas is ridiculous, especially here in California. I mean, I'm blessed that I have a Costco card. I pay $4.50 or something like that. Well, how much do you guys pay in New Mexico?
I'm in Colorado, so I paid $3.66 a gallon for regular.
$3.60 is a blessing. I wish we had.
Yeah.
$60. Like I said, it's $4.
$5 there or something?
No, it's $4 between $4.30 and $4.50 in LA.
Yeah.
Where you at? I mean, it's
almost $1 more. Yeah. Well, that was $3.66 out there where I'm at. It's cheaper here in the city too.
Yeah.
So it's probably like $3.45 here or so.
I'm just going through the comments here, and I'm seeing that somebody said that I should interview the lead solver.
He is right now.
I'm still interested in your Moses story. I think it's really interesting and entertaining at the same time. And
Well,
it,
he
yeah,
talked about looking out the window at the schoolhouse.
yeah.
And then when he was at Michael Douglas's house, who was outside the window? Elton John. And Elton John does the border song, which is Holy Moses, we have been deceived.
Mm. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it was 19. It was about the same year that he was supposed to be at Borders when he was starting his, when he got out of the military and stuff.
And that's interesting. I mean, tell me that story. I like to tell it, and I think people will love it.
And I think DB Cooper was 71, but I think Forrest didn't get discharged till 72, was it?
Say again?
He went in 52. He went in the same time my dad did. So he went to the same radar and radio school my dad went to at the same time. He probably met my dad.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, you met him too.
I had pictures of my dad at the same swimming pool that Forrest was talking about, the diving board and whatnot. My dad was on the Navy swim team, and won. There's a picture of him with the swim team, and he's got 3 trophies. He's got 2 first place trophies and a second place trophy for a relay. Is the relay team. The rest of the guys on his team weren't as fast as him, but they got second place still.
What about the DB Cooper thing? Do you believe in that story? I mean, we talked about it now before, but I'm just your opinion.
I think he plagiarized DB Cooper. If you want to write a puzzling book like that, well, you study some of these other people and you use some of their innuendos, and then people will think you're actually them. That there's some deception. There are people that think I'm their father and I'm not. No, I can't be your father because I was sterile at that time.
I love your sense of humor. That was a funny comparison.
Like Sasha was trying to find out who her father was, and I made a meme with Darth Vader, and he says Sasha, I am your father.
Listen, I love it that you didn't lose your sense of humor, even though you're going through a serious phase right now. But like I said, I wish you all the best, Bill. Stay how you are.
You deflect the bullshit with humor.
and make sure that the other channel doesn't disappear. It would be just a loss for the community, in my opinion. It's just nice or interesting to see.
Yeah. Well, I just put up a slideshow of my art. I think I had 30 views or something. 25, 30 is like,
but then you have more views than Toby.
Even with my art.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know that you love that topic with Toby, but no.
I was calling him Floby.
Why? Also
Floby.
Because
Floby. The haircutting machine.
And
the vacuum cleaner haircut and thing. Okay. It's called a Floby. I guess it's a cross between a garbage disposal and a vacuum cleaner, and they cut hair with it.
Yeah. That thing that thing sold pretty well during COVID. Was everywhere sold out.
Everybody looked the same.
Yeah, during COVID, I looked like Moses. I was like here. Could have been a good actor for the Moses scenes in this chase. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Great Flips in there. Oh, you're a number 4. Okay. Whatever. That's a style of haircut. A number 4.
Yeah, but they did a good job. You look almost like a different person. I wasn't sure when I saw it. Oh, is it Bill Gorman? Hey, he looks like he had a transformation. Also the background. I mean, you're sitting in a room right now with which has some depth. Before I always
Yeah, I got a $900 Italian suit at home.
I was thinking for a moment, yeah, Bill Gorman, I always knew he was a paid actor. Now he's showing his real face. And
like Paul Emmons says, if you're going to be accused of being an actor, you might as well be one.
Say again.
Paul Emmons, if you're
Yeah.
going to be accused of being an actor, you might as well be one.
Paul Emmons was an actor?
No, he's putting on an act.
Oh,
Forrest
he's
Fenn,
putting
you
on-
know, Shakespeare. You play
Yeah,
your
yeah.
parts,
Yeah.
you 7 acts, and you make your entrances and exits.
Mhm.
Well, you may as well just, okay, from here on out, I'm acting. Dramatizing,
Yeah,
you know,
of course. I get it.
pretending, fantasy and all that stuff, you know. And that's what a lot of these, I call them stoofers. Stoofers. If you believe in Jack Stoof, you're a stoofer, because you believe in that he's auctioning it. That's not anything that circles around Jack Stoof is BS. That there was no sale, there's no auction, there's no this. It's everything that Jack Stoof. It's like April, nothing is panned out, like they said.
Could be possible. Who knows?
Yeah, they've all been ruses. They're acting. They're pretending. They're living a fantasy.
What do you believe is true?
Well, Plato said that Atlantis had a large rectangular valley surrounded by high mountains covered with crystals, and they had lots of elephants and plenty of grasses to feed them all. And that's the San Luis Valley, Colorado, where I found their ancient ruins. And that's what Forrest Fenn was so special to him. And on Discovery, they say the discovery, when they discover Atlantis, that will be the greatest discovery of all time.
Okay.
And so if Forrest, this is Atlantis, but I'm going to let somebody else have that, you know, but they're going to have to find it, you know, and be somebody that's passionate about it. There are things out, you know, this giant Zeus head, and it's got an elephant, a mammoth on the temple of his head. You know, the ear on the guy is the space in between the legs of the mammoth. You know, and he's got an elephant on his temple. And that's why I call them mammoth temples, because there's a mammoth on his temple.
Talking about elephant, where's your elephant mask? Haven't seen it for a while.
No, it ain't here.
I remember the first video that I saw of you was when you were wearing that mask, and I was like, oh shit, what the heck is going on?
This guy. Oh, you see him?
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Jack. The real Jack. Hey.
He's on the couch. You can hear it at the Hilton, Jack.
At least he found a good place to stay.
Yeah.
I don't want to crash your show any longer.
You ain't crashing it. You're making it more interesting.
No, it is more interesting when you talk. But I just wanted to say hi, and I think there's 28 people watching. More people should come up and come live with their video and say hi or talk quickly. Would be more interesting.
Yeah.
You're right. I just wanted to make a first step here. But it was good seeing you, my friend. We stay in touch. Stay healthy. I wish all the best for you. And keep your humor. Without you, it would be boring, more boring. Yeah.
Tell David Hasselhoff that maybe Kit should have been a Fiero.
A what?
The Fiero, the mid-engine Pontiac instead of the Trans Am.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that, but I can tell you, as far as I know, he's not back yet. He's still in his favorite continent. and I don't know when he's coming back.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen him for quite a while as well. But
Yeah.
thanks
I
for
gotta find some other continents. I'm not allowed in Canada because I brought my parrot up there. And they charged me with parrot trafficking.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a convicted parrot smuggler.
Bird smuggler. Shit.
Yeah.
That when he was alive or when he was.
Yeah, they took him for 6 weeks, and I had to write a letter to a judge, and the judge
Oh,
made
that's
sentence and
ridiculous.
ordered them to return my bird within 48 hours. And he was on CNN. They were telling the animal stories on CNN, and they were telling they told the story about Togo, and then they were talking about the pandas and having to show the pandas videos of the pandas having sex to get them interested in sex.
Yeah, pandas.
And then they questioned if the Canadian authorities were making my parrot Togo watch the panda porn.
Really?
Yeah. So he's been accused of watching panda porn.
My God, it's always funny to talk to you.
Yeah.
Stories that you get to hear here, you get to hear nowhere. Also,
Yeah.
I'm saying bye for now, and
Okay.
we stay in touch. And like I said, all the best. Will stay as you are,
Yeah.
and I hope things will work out for you.
It will. I trust in Forrest. I don't trust in the people that are running it, but I trust Forrest.
I hope you're right, and everything will work out.
Yeah.
Also, that being said,
Yeah.
stay clean, and all the
Okay.
best. We'll see. Don't worry. Take care.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Don't see you, Jens.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything in German. Vandals, Sparks Clan have moved. Moore's lawyers and Carter has peanuts and beer. Billy beer, Billy Carter beer. So why should Shiloh care? Exactly. So many. Ring, ring, ha ha, bells. Only got 3 more viewers over that. He didn't spike my audience. Just a little bit. 3 people. Sorry, I did not watch the chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's next? What's next? What do you think the next stunt on the other people are going to be? The K-Pros. What the Girls Gone Wild. Yeah. Stifled again, guys. Give yourself a push. Yeah. I don't know where. Usually Ghost Dancer radio's around. I don't think he. They had to send him a messenger. He might join in. Judge. And just like Mr. Jack, I have to stop in order to move on. Does not know how to do that yet. I'm not crazy and probably am. At this point, I'm trying. I am really. I don't understand why I do this. What I do, I know it's for a reason beyond me. Hold on. I'm going to have a new reason for doing what I don't know what I'm doing. Well, suppose the email says the family has no idea about the gift, and then suddenly Shiloh's keeping an eye on it. I think that that's true. That they don't have any idea. all you can keep an eye on is they know who the handlers of the chest are, which lawyers or which business partners of Forrest, the Doug Prestons, who's the other part of the LLC. You know, I'm kind of, I thought Shiloh was this businessman doing you know, but he's got a lot of extra time to play security guard at Forrest Fenn's house. Must be pretty easy selling the wood, but I like Shiloh wants to talk about my piece of redwood. I talked to Shiloh about the redwood, my piece of redwood. I don't have to have it, you know, and I know it's 35 million year old piece of wood, so that's very old wood. Just the link at the top of the chat. Oh, yep, that's how. I don't know what you're referring to. Oh, maybe click the link to the busy name. Merle Champion. I want Merle Champion. I wonder if that's Charlie Champion. You know Charlie Champion, Merle? Merle sounds like Charlie. my neighbor is Charlie. Yeah. Here we go. There. No, not online. I always like my cartoons, and they're great. I think they're great. Where is it? Where is it? Here. What the hell? No, no, no. Freaking thing. What is it? No. Where's the picture, huh? Where's the picture? There's no picture. What the fuck? Huh? Shouldn't have been like that. Wow. Why is my video blacked out? It's playing. See, it's playing. There's the pause thing, but there's no picture. What's with that? CIA? Did somebody put a copyright claim on the picture? Phone gets bad reception. You can plug in headphones and use them as an antenna. You don't use them to get a better reception for Wi-Fi. Yeah. Like I can use these cell phones as skippers too, skip them across the water. That's crazy. No picture. Now, did they do that on my other video too? It's showing me in the thing. It's showing me, you know, it's showing the picture in the preview as you go down the slider, but there's no picture with the video. That's freaking bizarre. What are they? That's crazy. You know, when that shit, they're fucking with me. They're really fucking with me. Let's try the other one. There we go. Will it? It's black too. Clear all. Now we're trying to start it over. Restart YouTube. There it goes.
He was a psychopathic, schizophrenic mongoloid. His head really wasn't all that fat. He would just sit there on his shoulder like a soccer ball. No one could touch it with their hands. He would bite your fingers off as they came near to it. And then he'd call you Bubba Fenn. Because he was obsessed with Star Wars long before the Phantom Menace. And they're playing in theaters all around the world. And he thought that Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan did their alright job. But that Queen Amidala was a good girl. And Anakin, he cringed when he said his name. He couldn't decide which was Bush, the young girl. But I disagree with him on a number of things. And that's why Jack and I He says my stories are bad, my songs are all cheesy, my carpentry's weak. Too many words, not enough spectacle. Out this fun. And I couldn't agree because of our routine. I had never agreed before. Well, privately I considered these thoughts. And concluded that while he was right about practically everything else, I've always had a thing for Queen Amidala. I mean, haven't you ever seen the lovely, beautiful girls? I know she was young then, but even you must agree. She was hot. At least I really liked her a lot. But Jack wouldn't let up one thing he could not do was ever agree. And he called me little currency over and over and over again. Beating on me. I couldn't believe it. He just whipped it out and started hurting.
Totally hilarious. He peed on me. He pissed me off. I see copy now, but oh no, all you really should have to do is click the link. You had to have Zoom installed. It can't be rolling over lemma at this. Technically a complete waste. Nice, Bill. Bill, are you cut and pasting into the Jack's picture? Looks pretty good. I put back Jack's picture in the background and I put the clown on top of it. Or I put the clown on top of Forrest. Can you see the yellow Bill Gorman at the top? Look like, right? See that? Gorman is trying to join. Hasn't been a request. Participants. It's tried the link. The link should. You gotta have Zoom installed. I was trying to join. I don't see Merla. I had Zoom a year ago. Yeah, we have an update. You want the latest update. Anytime you do Zoom, you update Zoom first. And that way there's fewer problems. I see this soccer ball mug. I want to hurl. Yeah. And I have my double blazes mug today. I have the, I don't know, 12-ounce Hilton cup. The stamp on it. What's happening in the stamp? Is there a horse in the cloud? A magic lamp? Is that a sailboat? That's a teacup. Cups are made for Hawaii. It's got a woman in a hula dress. Go to the App Store if you can't find it. Yeah, I'm tired trying to get offline. I'm in a hotel and I think my voice goes through the walls. I feel like it did. No, yeah, get the Zoom and the latest Zoom installed. There's the links right at the top. That's what the ends used it. Came right in. Well, what time is it? What time is it? Now, you know, the original bronze sniffing dog is right there in that couch. He's just so comfy, aren't you, Jackie? Yeah, Jack Stoof is named after that dog. Here he is.
There's a lot of talk about a 200-foot searcher, but I'm the 1-foot searcher. I actually smelled the treasure out, and I seen that thing under the bush, and I couldn't resist. I had to pee on it. It was just so tempting. And meanwhile, Bill's over there. He was looking for another blaze. He found 1,000 of them, and he's looking for another one. And yeah, I peed on the treasure. I tried to tell him I found it, but he doesn't understand dog talk. I play games doorbell ditch on that fella all the time. I knock on the door and tell him I want in, and he opens the door, and I stand there and look at him like, "Are you coming out?" But he doesn't come out.
and let's see here. There. Now, where is it? Oh, here, there. Okay. Now there it shows. There's the video. And look at the date. December 2019. December 2019, December 12th. December 12th, 2019. The original bronze sniffing dog. Yeah. Well, it came from Bill Gorman, another dog. we can't believe anything Bill Gorman tells us. Yeah. Tandy was cool. If anything. We'll see him. Try it next time, Merle. Like I said, I'm kind of getting tired. But sign off and just watch some YouTube instead of making YouTube. And figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. If I'm going to, I think I might take the back road home. Go down 285. Sometimes this is a little different. Goes through. I haven't been to Salida for a while. It goes through Salida and stuff. We cast him on his there, and I love my food. Who was that? Jack, my dog. The Bojo cat, the onion. Yeah. I wonder if Sarah Palin can give me money to sue Jack Stoof. But then Jack Stoof, all Jack got was $10,000, you know, or who knows what he was paid for being a witness there in the lawyer's office. I'm pretty sure him and Barbarisi had to do non-disclosures. They couldn't talk about what they were there for. Thanks, Merla. That makes me think that you're not my neighbor, Charlie Champion. Because he doesn't appreciate a lot of things. If we don't see you for a while, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm gonna do something for Thanksgiving. I like the fajitas I made the other day. Cared about him. Yeah, I got rock. I don't have no rock. You know what rock is? I know what rock is. And no, I'm not in Florida where the rocks are. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, get going. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Wow, I didn't know it was that late here. I better get off of here and stop talking because my voice goes through these walls, I think. What is a fajita? Fajita? What is a fajita? Where are you, Merla? A fajita is like strips of steak in taco seasoning, cooked in taco seasoning and tequila. Like marinate the steak in tequila first, and taco seasoning, tequila, and you cook the steak, and you cook it with onions and peppers and things, and then you put it in a hot tortilla with some cheese and guacamole and some sour cream and and some crumbled up marijuana leaves. But pot stickers. I got pot stickers in the freezer too. Those are, but the pot stickers, they mess with my gut. So it's like, oh, these must be made in China. Tequila steak, yummy. Yeah. I marinate the steak in tequila before you cook it. But you gotta puncture this holes in the steak so the tequila goes in the holes. Really soaks in good. probably a good way to do it would be put the steak in a vacuum chamber with tequila and suck all the air out of it. And then when you repressurize it, the tequila goes right into the meat. Yeah, I better be quiet. It's getting too late to be talking here in the hotel. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Maybe you see us Sunday. I don't think Greg's until next December somehow. Okay, well, I was good call Linda with someone else. We'll see you. Adios.